Starting recording.
Is it working now?
Yep.
Hold on, let me get the... Oh, hey, we're going. Hey, Brewskis wide.
Welcome into the Week 18 preview of the Bets and Brewskis Podcast. As always, I'm joined with Britton, Sober Bradford, and Matthew Fakeley.
Fuck off.
Whoa, sober Bradford.
Sober
Can't
Brad.
be sober on the Bets and Brewskis podcast. What happened?
Sober and angry.
He's sober for at least the next 2 months. All right, boys. It's Week 18. You know, it's coming. It came at us fast. It was like a slap in the face, just like Dana White.
Oh!
Oh! Thought of that one on the way home.
Yikes.
Classic.
Nice, that was good.
Classic.
Good.
So, as we were about to start recording, I saw a tweet from Ross Tucker, who is an NFL reporter. He's reporting per Adam Schefter.
Hey, Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Big Ross?
So, per Adam Schefter, the NFL is considering two ideas instead of actually playing the Bills versus Bengals.
Hold up.
Hold up, what?
Just first off, Lamar, get better, Bob. Love
That's
you.
right.
Bills Mafia. Oh. Hey, did you guys actually see where they
I
donated
won't say
$4
Bills
million
Mafia,
to this
but-
fucking toy fund?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's crossed $5 million maybe. But no.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. That
$3 million of it
crazy
is me from my banking or my gambling account because
Jesus.
I win so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Monday night.
Also, sorry to our listeners. Last week was not good. We will be better. We promise. We will be
Some
better.
people
It's playoff
don't think
time,
it was
baby.
good.
Rough
playoff.
week for the Bets and Brewskis picks. All right. So on to the two ideas that have been presented. So the number one seed either gets to pick either home field advantage or the bye week. And the number two seed gets the alternative of whichever one's not picked. That's option one. Option
What the
So
fuck?
what do the Ravens get as a condolence, huh?
Well,
they're not
get nothing because
they're not
one or
number
two.
one or number two seed.
Well, yeah, that's stupid. We should have had a chance to fight for the AFC
You
North.
lost to the Steelers last week.
You guys have Tyler fucking Huntley at quarterback.
Hey,
You guys are gonna
Lamar
get to the
should have been
first round of
back.
playoffs and
Brendan,
lose once again.
Just we're not talking about
At
the
least we're in
Ravens right now,
playoffs,
bub.
retard. It's just annoying that it's only about those teams.
I love you, Bradford.
Oh my god. Were the Ravens playing in the Monday night game? I don't think so, bub.
No,
All right,
but
anyway,
have a chance if the
The
Bengals
second
win.
option is if Buffalo and or Cincinnati are in the AFC Championship game, it becomes a neutral site game, so it doesn't get played at one of the other stadiums. So,
I don't like that.
well, I'm just reporting. So
No, I know. I'm just.
I actually hate both of those
I
options.
don't like that.
I mean,
I don't mind the first one. I guess I think it's a little Mickey Mouse, but the second one, putting everything at a neutral site, that's what you play for is home field advantage. And going into the AFC Championship, you think fucking Kansas City or Cincinnati or Buffalo, if they were hosting the AFC Championship, that place wouldn't change the game a little bit.
those are just two considerations. They're not happening. I mean,
Now, does this happen for just the AFC, or does this also happen for the NFC?
oh, this would only be for the AFC.
Dude,
I feel like you got to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's got to go.
Both sides. You can't just pick because there's special I understand the circumstances are very rare and very severe, but I don't think you can treat both conferences differently.
The reason it's a special circumstance, the answer for a special circumstance is usually a special answer. So a one-off thing or something along those lines.
So whoever wins will have an asterisk by then.
Hey, so I saw earlier Mike Florio put out on Twitter. One of the options might be, and I mean, this might have been speculation as well. Who knows? But adding an 8th playoff team and just deleting the bye, and then just keep home field advantage as the seeding is.
I don't like that at all.
I don't really like that either, but I think they're going to end up going to 8 playoff teams anyway. And if they did this, they would just incorporate it going on. So I wouldn't mind seeing more football, but also I don't want everybody in the fucking league to be in the playoffs.
I really like the number one seed being very special and getting the bye, so it means more in Week 18. I mean, if what happened on Monday night didn't happen, I mean, we would have some awesome games this week, trying to figure out the number one seed in both sides.
Monday night game would have been that game would have been electric, dude.
Yeah.
Like it was starting off Cincinnati went down and scored within 3 or 4 minutes. Like it was crazy.
It was So anyway, we'll see what the NFL decides. I mean, can't really. We can speculate, but we really don't know.
Can't tell Roger Goodell what to do.
On to the picks.
All righty, we got 2 games on Saturday this week. The first game, Saturday at 4:30, we got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Right now, Kansas City Chiefs are sitting as 9.5-point favorites. Total in the game sitting at 51.5. Bradford, what do you got?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. KC minus 9.5. They're not really fighting for the 1 seed, but and it kind of depends on what the NFL decides to do. But I think they still want the 1 seed no matter what. So they're gonna go get it. And Stidham's still starting, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't.
He is on the injury report for a shoulder injury, but I think he'll still play. And who knows? I mean, he balled out last week, so. So you got Chiefs on that one?
Yeah. So you take. All righty, Matt. What do you got?
Yeah, I thought about taking the Raiders, honestly, but I can't really trust. Like, Raiders aren't going to make the playoffs. That whole locker room has been a fucking reality TV show the past few weeks. I don't think they're going to get up and want to play this game. It's prime time and it's going to be their last game, blah, blah, blah. But I think Chiefs blow them out, but I'm not going to take anything officially.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs' defense has been a little suspect. I think they've played some bad competition and let them hang around with the Texans, for example, a couple weeks ago, and the Broncos also. So I'm not going to take the Chiefs. 9.5 is a little bit too rich for me. I just think the Raiders. Yes, they're not fighting for anything really, but Jarrett Stidham looked good last week. He's fighting for a contract. So I don't necessarily like the Chiefs. Now, Patrick Mahomes is stellar in Las Vegas.
Did look good.
Yeah. I believe Patrick Mahomes is 4-0 straight up in Las Vegas in the 4 years that he's played. Now, what I'm really eyeing this week is the total at 51.5. I think that's too low. I'm going to take the over as an official pick in this game. I think the Raiders and Chiefs, it's gonna be a shootout. Both offenses can really get going. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has been unbelievable. There's a reason he's like a minus 600 favorite for MVP. He's
at minus 8.
Yeah, minus 800.
He's at minus 850 now. I parlayed him. I parlayed him, Brian Daboll to win Coach of the Year, and somebody Walker to Rookie of the Year.
You want to repeat that?
Like plus 8 something.
Who is the third leg of that? You cut out.
Sorry, Kenneth Walker. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I don't know if Brock Purdy goes out and balls this weekend. I don't know. So,
but can they give it to him? He's only played 5 games. Because I thought about taking him. He's only played like 4 or 5 games.
If he wins all 5 games and he looks good in all 5, yeah.
Yeah, but he also has Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, but still, he has many weapons.
I mean, Kenneth Walker is the favorite right now, so I don't hate that. So, but yeah, I don't know. I could see the argument for Brock. All right.
I thought about sorry, just to finish this off, I want to get your guys' opinion on it. I thought about taking Kyle Shanahan's the favorite for Coach of the Year, and then Sirianni is the second favorite, and then it goes Daboll. I thought about taking Sirianni just because the Eagles have been so good, but didn't he win it last year?
No, that was Vrabel last year.
Oh yeah, that was Vrabel. I feel like they always give it to new up-and-coming head coaches, which I guess Sirianni is. Fuck, maybe I should have taken Sirianni.
But
I don't know. I like Dave Ball.
Dayball's a brand new head
haven't been there in forever. Yeah, brand new head coach who just got the team that absolutely fucking sucked last year to the playoffs. Like, I like it. It was plus 250.
I love Dayball. So, all right.
I like Dayball.
Moving on to the Saturday night game, we got the Tennessee Titans traveling down to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Right now, Jaguars are sitting at 6.5-point favorites. Total on the game's at 39.5. Matt, what do you got?
Hey, why don't you swing over to Bradford real quick?
All right, Bradford, what do you got?
Yeah, what is it? Jags minus 6.5?
Correct.
Give me that, dude. I think the Jags got it going on right now. Tennessee's not looking great. Is it still it's not Malik Willis. Who's in there right now?
Fucking Josh Dobbs, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Josh thanks. Dobbs. Get me away from that. I'll jag off again. Minus 6.5 sounds like a good number to me. I'll take it.
I love it.
And I kind of like the under as well because Tennessee's very under heavy.
You want Jaguars official?
Give it to me. Fighting for a playoff spot.
Love it. Matt, what do you got?
Derrick Henry's back, right?
Yes, Derrick Henry will be playing.
I feel like this is a game, like, both teams still have a chance to win the AFC South, so it's not like the Titans are playing for nothing. A touchdown is a lot for Vrabel, I feel like. Like, I think Derrick Henry might score 2-3 touchdowns on his own. Like, that's going to be their only offense. He's going to run the ball 40 times. And he's going to at least break one.
Yeah,
I do think that the Jaguars, and with the total being at 39.5, I feel like they don't think the Jaguars are going to put up 30 or anything. All right, is Jeffrey Simmons back for the Titans? Do we know? And D'Amico Autry?
I believe so.
If their defense is healthy, like, I think they can stop.
Yeah, Jeffrey Simmons is playing. You want a D'Amico Autry?
Yeah.
D'Amico Autry.
It'd still be a Colt. That dude should still be a Colt. They fucking traded that way in the division.
D'Amico Autry's ruled out.
All right, well, I fucking love to jag off 2-3 times a week, 2-3 times a day sometimes.
I'm seeing some reports on D'Amico Autry. We may wait till Sunday for that one, or Saturday for that one.
He's a dog. He's going to play. It's for the fucking division. Vrabel ain't fucking losing to the Jaguars by a fucking touchdown, baby. Give me the Titans plus 7.5. I'll catch you in the playoffs, Jaguars. I do think you win this game, but the Titans keep it close.
Yeah, I like the analysis. I mean, the Titans if they just get Derrick Henry going, Jacksonville's going to have a hard time stopping him. And so the Jacksonville's defense hasn't been the best in the league, but Titans, they're allowing a lot of pass yards. So I really like Trevor Lawrence to have a good game here. I think Jacksonville ends up winning it, but 6.5, that's a little much, little too much. It's for a playoff spot, so I do think the Titans keep it close. I like the Titans as a side, but I won't be playing them personally. Now, before we move on to the Sunday games, I was, as I normally do, I have Twitter open just in case news happens. I have a report from 3 hours ago that Damar Hamlin is using his hands and his feet. He's able to move them. He isn't speaking yet, but he was able to communicate by writing. And the first thing that he asked when he started writing is if the Bills beat the Bengals from Monday.
What a fucking legend,
dude. Dog of the century, man. That is awesome. That's very cool. So,
dude, I know we're not through this game yet, but the Bills are going to kick the shit out of the Patriots this week.
Oh yeah,
for goddamn sure.
They're about to be the first team to score 100 points. Oh man, that's awesome to hear.
Dude, that's
all
awesome.
Right. Moving on to the Sunday games. First game we got on the slate is the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. The game is in Miami this week. Right now, the spread at Dolphins is 2-point favorites. We got Skylar Thompson as the starting quarterback this week. Total on this game is 38.5.
So, I'm not sure. Has it been announced officially that Skylar Thompson's going to play?
Yes, because Teddy Bridgewater hasn't been able to hold a football. So.
Yeah, but has that been actually is that official?
As of right now, Teddy Bridgewater is still limited in practice, but it is unlikely that he goes.
Okay, because this line's been moving. It started at Dolphins -3, and then it moved to Dolphins +1 with the Teddy news, and then now it's back up to Dolphins -2, which makes me think that Teddy might play.
Even if Teddy plays, I don't know if
I'm still not confident enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, but they still are just so goddamn dynamic. Is Mike White's for sure going to play, and we're not going to get Zach Wilson at all?
That's what I'm just researching. But there's nothing out there. Based on that, I would believe that Mike White is still the starter.
Early in the week, I loved the Jets whenever the Teddy news came out because I didn't think he was going to play, and I don't think Skylar Thompson will be able to do anything on that Jets defense. If it turns out that Skylar Thompson is playing, I will be taking the Jets, probably money line. But until then, I will be out. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Bradford, what do you got?
Bradford is frozen.
No, he's not frozen. He just. Can you not hear us?
Okay, I'm back now. It cut out for a second.
What do you got on this game?
Which game?
Jets and
Dolphins.
I don't have anything. I ain't taking shit. I don't trust the Jets. I don't trust Mike White at all. I don't trust Zach Wilson. So you can catch me probably not even watching this game if it was the only televised game.
Yeah, well, the Dolphins are still fighting for a playoff spot. It's winning in for them, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Well, hey, I think that's only if the Bills beat the Patriots, which is going to happen.
Yes, most likely.
Yeah, that's a 100% guarantee.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot on this game. The Dolphins, it sucks that they've been sitting at 8 wins for a long time. Their total on the year was 8.5. So there's a lot of people out there sitting there with Miami Dolphins over season win tickets that are very upset right now. They haven't won since November, and the Jets defense has been amazing. I don't see them getting it going against them. I mean, they have amazing weapons, but if they don't have a quarterback to get their weapons the ball, that'll be a tough one.
I don't know about Teron Armstead yet, but Bradley Chubb and Xavier Howard are both back in this week, which should help the Dolphins.
Yeah, and Mike White looked pretty bad last week, so and the Jets aren't fighting for anything.
What's the total at?
38.5. That's low. I don't know. This is a weird game. I'm gonna stay away from it personally. I lean the Jets side of things only because of the defensive advantage, but I don't know if Robert Saleh is gonna get the boys going this weekend. All right.
Yeah.
On to the next game. We got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. We got the Steelers as 2.5-point favorite. Total on the game sitting at 40.5. Bradford, what do you got?
As much as I hate to say it, the Steelers are going to win, and they're probably going to win by more than 2.5. So I would put your money there. As much as I hate it, because if they make the playoffs, I will think the NFL's scripted.
Oh my god!
It's just ridiculous. But
no, they have Mike Tomlin as the head coach. That's why. And Kenny Pickett's a
never
fucking dog.
No, Kenny Pickett's terrible.
No, he's
Kenny
really...
Pickett is terrible. Sorry, George Pickens is also terrible.
He's a dog too. Pickett to Pickens is about to be the new Manning to Marvin.
You make me want to commit suicide.
Write it down.
Matt, what do you got?
I got a fucking 5-star pick of the week, baby. Steelers money line. The boys are fucking buzzing right now. Nothing is stopping Najee Harris, Kenny Pickett, George Pickens, and that fucking steel curtain of a Steelers defense, baby. Did you guys see Najee's fucking post-game interview after last week? After they beat whoever?
What did he say?
It was just, he was fucking hyping up his boys. The locker room is fucking buzzing. Tomlin's got the boys flying around. Steelers money line. They're going to kick the shit out of the Brownies.
Yep. I agree. I think the Steelers get it done. They got to have a couple other things to happen for them to make the playoffs. Both of them.
Either way, Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season, and it's not going to be this year, buddy.
Yeah.
Fucking 9-8. Mark it down.
Boo.
My dog just came up here and started eating my cat food. Get out of here, you beast.
Your cat food?
Get out of here.
Well, my cat's cat food, yeah. I'm like Charlie Day. I'm eating cat food.
Elliot gets on all fours every night and fucking has wet food.
Yeah.
No, it's actually dry.
Yeah. So, I agree. Steelers get it done this week. They need the Dolphins and the Patriots to both lose for them to get into the playoffs, which is not it's not an unlikely scenario. So,
hey,
yeah.
Maybe think about a money line parlay: Steelers, Jets,
Jags,
Bills.
Love it.
Just for the Steelers to get in.
Throw the Jags on there while you're at it.
Nah. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying just for the Steelers to get in.
Why don't we throw every favorite of the week in there? Just cause they're Bradford.
Yeah,
I'll burn down every house in Pittsburgh if the Steelers make the playoffs.
All right, we got them on tape. We're sending that to FBI.
Some criminal is gonna be like, damn, I got a free pass to burn down the whole city.
Yeah.
Because now I'm the number one suspect.
All right. On to possibly the most irrelevant game of the whole day. We got the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Next.
We got the Colts 2.5-point favorites. Total on the game 38. This is the fight for the number one seed. Because if the Bears win and the Colts lose, I believe the Colts move on to get the number one pick. But if the Colts win, Texans solidify the number one pick. So, really, I mean, it's the battle of who can tank better. And honestly, who cares? So,
are they going to play this? Like, are they going to play their hearts out for a dub?
Well, you got fucking Hook'em, Sam Ellinger going. So he's going to fucking ride or die. That dude's a fucking dog.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were starting Big Dick Nick Foles over him, but he should have been
because the Colts
he should have been the starter since the Commanders game. Like,
yeah.
I understand that, like, he lost or whatever, but you already benched Matt Ryan. The season was done. Just fucking let him ride it out and fucking see what we got. But doesn't matter. Hope the Colts fucking lose by 35. I don't give a single fuck. I will not have eyes on this game. What?
Give me Colts minus 8.5 alternate spread.
Official pick?
You're a fucking moron.
All right, write it down.
You don't think the coaching staff or the front office is like, if the Texans win this game, I will kill everybody on the field because I want that number one pick.
I mean,
they do not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say Colts minus 8.5 or?
I said Colts.
You want a minus 8.5?
Yes.
You're an idiot.
All righty. Well, sure.
Wait till it hits, dumbass.
It's on the list. All right.
All righty.
Next,
the Texans are playing to lose. They want to lose. They want to have the number one.
So do the Colts.
I don't think so. I think Lovie Smith is going to have the boys more riled up than fucking Jeff Saturday. Hey, love Jeff Saturday. But what the fuck are we doing, Colts?
Also, fuck Kayvon Thibodeau, too.
Yeah, Thibodeau,
dude's
whatever.
A fucking clown.
He should have fucking teabagged Nick Foles while he was down there. Fuck Nick Foles, dude. Cut that motherfucker. Cut them all. Get CJ Stroud.
All right.
CJ Stroud.
On to the next game, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Atlanta. Right now, Atlanta's sitting at 4.5-point favorites. Total in the game 40.5. Another game that does not really matter too much. I believe Tom is sitting for the Buccaneers. I'm not sure what the other list of players that are sitting are.
Yeah, you got fucking Blaine Gabbert and Kyle Trask going for the Bucs. Good luck. I'm out.
Yeah. But we got Desmond Ridder on the other end of things playing for the Atlanta Falcons. I really don't know what to say about them. So, Britton, you got anything?
Nah, this game sucks ass.
Yeah. Hey, who's gonna be the Falcons quarterback next year? It's not gonna be Ridder, is it?
Oh yeah, it will.
Are you fucking dude? He's looked terrible.
But they're it's not like they got a team around him. They're gonna try to build around.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They got Cordero. They got Kyle Pitts. What? They got fucking Algier.
They're gonna go another season. They're gonna try Desmond Ridder out next year. I mean, he's only played 4 weeks this year, so it's not like he's had a ton of experience. And I don't think he's been the worst quarterback from the class. So I think they got to ride with him at least next year. So
good luck. Take the Falcons under next year for sure.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. Another game that does not matter. We got Saints 3.5-point favorites. Total in the game 41.5. Any opinions on this one, or we'll just move on to the next one? That's an actual game.
I don't really care. I'm kind of making a rule this week that I'm not really picking games that don't really matter.
Yeah.
You know.
What are you gonna get from the team? So definitely.
Yeah, I would maybe throw Saints in a money line parlay, but who knows, dude.
Yep. All right. On to a game that actually matters and has quite a bit of not controversy, but a lot of variance around it. We got the New England Patriots traveling to the city of Buffalo to take on the Bills. Right now, the Bills are sitting as 7-point favorites. We got the total sitting on the game at 42.5. Matt, what do you got?
I think, what's the spread at? 7?
7, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have this on the list at first, but after hearing fucking DeMar waking up and the first thing he cares about is fucking Bengals Bills, dude, that team is going to be buzzing. It's in Buffalo, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, Buffalo's probably going to win the damn Super Bowl.
Dude, give me the Bills minus fucking 14.5. Who cares? They're going to blow the dog shit out of the Patriots.
I'll give it to you at 7.
Yeah, I'll take 7, but I'm also sprinkling alternate spread minus 13.5.
Yep. All right,
yeah,
Brad.
Same here.
Yeah. My one worry is that the Bills have not practiced this week. They've only done a walkthrough, which is understandable given their circumstances. Bill Belichick's he may not even know what happened on Monday Night Football. The man's purely been studying the defense and offense. So of the Bills, and he's devising a game plan that Matt Patricia's never going to be able to comprehend. So Patriots offense is truly awful. Bills defense playing is going to be humming. They're going to be flying around. I kind of like the under in this game. I think it's going to be a sloppy game. Their defenses are both pretty good. So I don't hate the under at 42.5, especially with the Bills this week. But yeah, Bills minus 7's like the good play of the week, to make you feel pretty good about yourself pick. So, all right. Next game, we got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Right now,
you say Chicago Bears?
Yes, that's exactly what they are. We got the Vikings as 7.5-point favorites. Total in the game 43. The Bears are starting Nathan Peterman this week. Love it. So.
Wait, Justin Fields is not even starting?
His hip is.
Dude.
So.
No, what a jackass.
Well,
poor baby's got
fully agree with
tired legs from running so much and a sore hip, so they're gonna sit him week 18.
Yeah,
he can't break the rushing record.
I don't care. He's gonna break it next year. So.
Yeah, too bad he'll never eclipse 2,000 yards passing.
I don't care about that as long as he's rushing all over the place.
And as long as he's losing games.
Nah, he's a winner. He's gonna get some weapons next year.
A little weird that the
weapons only work when you give
out,
them the ball.
Shut the fuck up. A little weird that the line started out at 5.5 and only moved 2 points when the Nathan Peterman news came out.
Well,
I think Fields to Peterman is definitely worth more than 2 points.
Yes, I would tend to agree, but I also believe that the Vikings, as we've said, are fairly fraudulent. So
is it
not
in
lose
Chicago?
To the Bears
is
for
it's in Chicago, yes.
It's going to be cold.
Let me check the Chicago weather this weekend.
Are the Vikings able to play in cold weather after laying an egg basically in Lambeau last week?
Sunday, high of 34. So, yes, that's going to be a cold one.
Yeah, I was going to take the Vikings, but get me the fuck away from that, dude. I don't know what that team is. You would think that the side is definitely the Vikings, considering they still have a shot potentially at the number 1 seed, or no?
No, they don't. Not after losing last.
So it's maybe just moving up for seeding. You would think that would be the side, but get me the fuck away from that.
Yep.
I don't really particularly like anything on this. So, yeah, I'm going to stay away. Obviously, I think Vikings get the job done, but who knows by how much.
Yeah. The last thing that can happen for Chicago is they win this weekend and go from like the second pick to the like seventh, I think, 7th or 8th. I can't remember. So, but it would
that'd be sweet.
It would be classic Chicago to do that to themselves. So, all right, moving on. We got a one of the better 1 o'clock games. We got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Bengals. I believe the Tyler Huntley is still going to be starting for the Ravens right now.
I've not heard any news on Lamar, bro.
Yeah,
Lamar is not going to start. Is he even going to play in the playoffs? What the fuck is going on with that dude?
Dude, I thought he was going to be back in like 4 weeks minimum, and just I mean I feel this is maybe some issues with his contract not being. So I think he's going to leave.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's going to play just for the fact that if the Ravens don't hand him a huge deal, he's going to walk and go get another deal and be healthy for next season.
Come to the Colts, Lamar. Come to the Colts.
Bold prediction: he's not going to play the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't entirely oppose that, but I also think he should put some stuff out on tape if he doesn't want to go back to the Ravens. And also, can they not just franchise tag him and then he's?
They can.
And then he's got a demand to trade at that point. So
they can franchise tag him for 2 more years.
Yeah, the Ravens are in a tough spot. All right, well, on to this weekend though. We get the Bengals 7-point favorites, total on the game 40.5. As we know, Tyler Huntley's playing. He was on the injury report this week as well. Don't know how severe that is, but I believe that he's still going to be starting. I don't even know who the backup after that is. So, Brenton, what do you have a side on this game?
No, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Thanks, NFL, for making this game irrelevant.
Well, can't they?
No hate towards the Bills. No hate towards.
If the Ravens win, don't they win don't they win the conference?
Well, it depends on what they officially do.
No, because if they don't play the game and you go off winning percentages, Cincinnati will not have an extra loss. We'll have the same amount of wins.
Okay.
But they need if they lost to the Bills, they would have been tied, and we would have had the tiebreaker because we already beat them.
What about division wins though?
No, it doesn't. I don't think it matters. I don't think the Ravens are in.
Okay.
We've lost twice to the Steelers.
But
we beat the Bengals already, and we would have the head-to-head.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know.
We would have the head-to-head, but it doesn't matter because they would still have a better overall record because they wouldn't have an extra loss, so their winning percentage would be slightly higher.
Okay, I got you. Matt, you got anything?
This is why I'm upset about if the game is not played.
Understandable. I got Bengals -6.5 simply because give me Joe Burrow over Tyler Huntley every day of the week. Sorry about you.
Easily, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to take it just because I don't want to root against my own team, but
yeah,
that's probably what to go with.
Bengals definitely scream to be the side. The only thing stopping me from taking the Bengals at 7 is the defenses. I mean, the Ravens defense has been playing very well, and they've seen the Bengals already once this year, and they beat them already. So I think this is going to be either the Ravens defense shows up and holds them close, or the Ravens defense just lays down and the Bengals drop 50 on them. The other thing to think about is, I mean, the Bengals. Joe Burrow this week in an interview did say that the sense around the locker room is that there's a lot of guys that want to play this game, and there's also a lot of guys that really don't want to play. So it'd be interesting to see, if maybe there's a couple guys on the offense that aren't, going all out, and you can tell maybe take Ravens as a live bet or something like that. So
yeah.
All right. Next on slate, we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Football Giants. Right now, the spread on this game is at 14. Eagles are favored by 14. The over/under on this game is 42.5. I believe we've had.
Is Jalen Hurts playing?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I don't think we have had any word on if Jalen Hurts is playing or if the Giants are sitting anybody.
Hurts is in. I don't know if the Giants are going to sit anybody. You would think by the number that would say that the Giants are going to sit people, but also the fucking Eagles just blew the dog shit out of the Giants a couple weeks ago, like 40-something to 20-something. So that might also be because of that.
Yeah. I don't know though. With Dayball being a first-year head coach and kind of his offense still trying to get clicking and stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna sit everybody or not. They may put for a half, but
dude, like they just blew the doors off the Colts last week. Like, wouldn't you think you would want to keep that momentum going and like play everybody and try to see if you can compete with the number 1 seed?
I agree. That's why I think like maybe they'll play him for a half like that, and then pull them. So, Bradford, you got anything?
Did you say he was playing? Sorry, I missed that.
Hurts is playing.
He's limited in practice, but it is likely that he does play.
I still don't like the minus 14 or 14, so
yeah,
I'm gonna stay away from it.
That's a lot.
You might go the over of 42.5.
So that's what I was thinking. If I was gonna lean a total, which would probably be where I would go on this game, it would definitely be with the over because I think both teams could put up some points.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right. Next on the list, we got the Los Angeles Rams traveling to Seattle to take on the Birds. We got Seahawks as minus 6-point favorites, and we got the total in the game at 41.5. Britton, what do you got?
I really don't like the 6 there. Then again, the Rams are trash, but I mean the Hawks have also been fading all season. Started off really hot and just have not been great since. So I guess I'm gonna lean Hawks just because of I don't know if Baker Mayfield's had enough time to get acquainted, and I mean who knows, but yeah, I'm not gonna bet anything on this game.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the fucking Rams plus 7.5 if I can get it. Sean McVay I think he's undefeated against the Seahawks since he's been head coach. He's at least 4-0 in the past 4. I don't know. I think Bobby Wagner is still fucking pretty pissed off about what the Seahawks did to him. Defense is going to be flying around. Baker Mayfield might be able to throw for something on that Seahawks defense. And I like the Rams to cover. I don't think they win, but I think they cover.
Yeah, I kind of lean your way. I think Baker's been playing pretty well recently. Geno hasn't been playing quite as well, but the Seahawks are still battling for a spot. They got to win this game to get it in. So I think the Seahawks get it done. Rams probably keep it close. So I like the plus 6. I personally, I won't be playing that. But total on the game 41.5. I could see this being a good over game. I think the Seahawks defense hasn't been amazing, and the Rams defense hasn't been either. So I like the over 41.5. All right.
I actually like the over a lot too. Now that you said it.
Yeah. Next game on the slate, a game that's been on the move a lot. The Chargers opened as 3.5-point favorites, and it's moved all the way down to now they're 2.5-point dogs to the Denver Broncos. The game is in Denver. The total on the game sitting at 39.5. Russell Wilson looked a lot better last week, probably his best game that he's played. The Chargers have, I believe, if the Bengals win, they secure the fifth seed, and they have, if they win or lose, it doesn't matter. They're stuck at the 5th seed. So there's obviously that's playing into this quite a lot. That if the Bengals that are favored by quite a lot win, the Chargers will most likely sit Justin Herbert. So this 2.5 line is justified. So.
Okay, I was like, why is that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But
yeah,
okay,
I don't think the Chargers are going to play anybody. I think they're going to sit everybody.
That's only if the Bengals win.
I think they really don't care that much, to be honest. I think they're still probably going to sit people.
Okay.
Like I doubt you trot.
Yeah, you might get like Herbert. A first possession or something.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Honestly, like, I hate to say it, but I lean Broncos money line in this. I think, like, last week, Broncos put up a good fight against the Chiefs again, like another division rival. I think they want to go out. Like, they got rid of the head coach. They're going to want to go out and, like, try to get some momentum going into next season. And I don't think the Chargers really care about this.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I'm not going to take it officially on the pod.
Yeah. Brenton, what do you got?
Not taking anything on this game.
Yeah, with the uncertainty of who's playing for the Chargers, that's a tough one to try to decide. And, I mean, was last week just a one-week flash for Russell Wilson, or is he back to kind of, form to what he used to be? So I'm going to stay away from this game. I lean the Broncos, though. Is the side, which is kind of weird to say. All right, next up we got the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm assuming all the tickets and money will be on the Chargers.
That is correct.
Which would make me lean the Broncos even more.
Right now, 71% of the money and 79% of the bets are on the Chargers, and that's just FanDuel, of course. Sponsor is FanDuel. All right, next up we got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. San Francisco 49ers are 14-point favorites. Total in the game sitting at 49.5. Brenton, what do you got?
That is a big total, but okay, so what's the scenario? Like, does San Fran gain anything from winning?
Yeah, they still have potential to be the number 1 seed. I believe both the Cowboys and the Eagles have to lose.
Okay, so that's not very likely, but yeah. Would they slide down if they lost? Is there a possibility of even, like, is there still, like, maybe if one of those teams loses, they get like a 2 seed versus a 3 seed?
I think Minnesota losing last week kind of solidified that, but
yeah, I don't know. 14's too big, especially on a game that could. Obviously, if they were like, if they won and got the number 1 seed, I might look at it, but 14's too big.
Yeah.
Even as shit as the Cardinals are without Kyler.
Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, D-Hop is out for the Cardinals. Kyler's out for the Cardinals. A bunch of other people are out for the Cardinals. I'm not going to lay 14 because that's a hell of a number, but I definitely think the 49ers are the side. They're going to want to have Brock Purdy. Like, they probably won't play fucking Christian McCaffrey, which would be smart, but they probably still will put Purdy in there for at least a couple quarters maybe and just have the offense, like, in a rhythm,
Yeah. 14's a lot. I think we've all three said that. J.J. Watt's last game, though, before he retires. What a career by J.J. Watt. Gotta love him.
Yeah. Congrats, J.J.
That defense is going to be playing for him. 14's a lot. Cliff Kingsbury's probably going to get fired. He may be trying to win his job somehow. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take Cardinals. So give me Cardinals plus 14 official pick.
Who's the starting quarterback for the Cardinals?
I believe
Colt McCoy. Oh, it's Blau.
I hate that. I hate that more.
Hard-earned cash on Blau.
Yes, I am.
David Blau's a dog.
Yeah.
He goes to a certain Indiana university.
I think the number says Cardinals. I mean, 14 is a lot. So, and especially with San Francisco,
14 is a lot. But putting your money on David Blau.
If the Eagles win earlier in the day, the 49ers have nothing to play for. The line probably moves down to like 11, 12 maybe, if it kind of gets announced that Christian McCaffrey's out, maybe Purdy. I don't know. I just
who's backup quarterback for Niners?
That's a great question.
Is it fucking Sudfield?
It might be.
If it's Nate Sudfield, I'll fucking take the Niners every day of the week. Especially against Dave Blau. Are we shitting me?
Josh Johnson is the backup.
Never mind.
Yeah. So give me the Cardinals plus 14. Don't like it, but just when I look at it, it's like bright for me on the screen. All right. Next up, we got
the bright. Is it blinding?
That's right.
Blinding light.
Next, we got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to the Washington Commanders to take on Major Tuddy and the boys. Right now, Cowboys are sitting at 7.
Major Tuddy.
Oh yeah, that was quite a reveal last week in their game that they got eliminated from the playoffs. I think they should have named a major interception after Carl Wentz's performance.
Jesus Christ, that organization is an absolute dumpster fire, dude.
Yeah. I mean, Ron Rivera.
And they actually have a good
Rivera. Ron Rivera. We got eliminated.
If the Colts had their weapons, we would be in the playoffs.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, the line was on the move this week. Sam Howell gets announced as a starting quarterback for Washington. The line moved from 4.5 all the way out to 7.
Hey, how about Heineke fucking saying, yeah, I know you want to give me the start, but Sam Howell deserves a start. Go ahead and let the boys sling it.
I love Taylor Heineke.
I fucking love Taylor Heineke.
Dude's a dog. All right. Brenton, you got to stop
me the Colts quarterback.
Give me the boys minus 7.
Yeah, that's the side for sure.
Yeah.
Nothing else needs to be said.
Thankfully, I'm sitting with a Cowboys minus 4.5 ticket in my pocket from earlier this week. So, gotta love that. Matt, what do you got?
I'll probably eventually end up throwing the Cowboys minus 6.5. Maybe try and get a live bet in if Washington has a good first drive, like receives ball first, good first drive, maybe puts up some points. But I'm not making anything official.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, without knowing what Sam Howell's going to be, and if the Cowboys, if Philadelphia wins, then the Cowboys are obviously not playing for anything. So that also does affect the line quite a lot, which worries me. So
did you guys see the interview that Ron Rivera did where they were like something about if the Packers win tonight, you guys are eliminated? He's like, "What? We're eliminated?"
Yeah, that's what I was.
Like, dude, the whole. Oh, I couldn't hear you. I was cutting out. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
The whole organization is just trash.
Yeah,
I mean, the Cowboys.
It's either him trying to get fired or him being dumb enough that he needs to be fired. So, I don't know.
Facts.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen with the Commanders? Who knows who's going to? Jeffrey Bezos is going to come in and buy that team, and he's just going to put his Amazon workers as the players. They've been training their whole life for this. So, all right. Sunday night. Probably the best game of the week, depending on what happens earlier in the days. We got the Detroit Lions traveling to the beautiful state of Wisconsin to take on the Green Bay Packers. Right now, Packers are sitting there as 4.5-point favorites. Total in the game is 49.5. Matt, what do you got?
Boy, do I love me some Green Bay Packer football, baby. There is nothing better than a win and get in for the Pack. I do think whether or not, like, if the Seahawks win, that eliminates the Lions. But either way, I think the Lions are going to come out and fucking play their hearts out. Like, I don't see them as a team that's just...
He's going to be giving
them. Yeah, I don't see them as a team that's just going to lay down to let the Packers in. Like, I think they still want to spoil the Packers' playoff hopes. So yes. I think it'll be a good game. I'm definitely throwing Packers money line and some money line parlays. And I will lay the 4.5 officially. Go Pack, go. Rodgers and the boys are fucking buzzing. Lions are a different team on the road. They are very good at home, but playing in some cold weather might be a little bit of adversity for the boys. They still got Jared Goff slinging the pill, which he's played good this year, but who the fuck knows with him still.
Yeah, it's going to be 32 degrees in Green Bay, so.
Yeah, I mean, love Aiden Hutchinson, love what the Lions got going on, but give me Packers every day of the week.
Yeah. Bradford, what do you got?
Yep. I'm going to go Packers as well. And that's definitely going to be an official pick, -4.5.
Okay. I mean, I've done it all year. I'm going to continue to fade the Packers. I think their offense is not as good as everybody thinks it is.
I'm going to take work out for you last week whenever they put up 41.
3 of those touchdowns
came
off of defensive and special teams.
It doesn't fucking matter.
So it does.
Somebody's mad.
For my narrative purposes, it matters, Matt. But no, the Detroit Lions, they're going to win this game. Seahawks are going to lose earlier in the day. Detroit Lions going to be in the playoffs. Dan Campbell definitely going to cry after this game because he loves his boys. Give me the Lions +4.5. I'm gonna be taking a money line as well because I just don't want to see Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs.
Excuse me. I can't wait for them to either get like a halftime interview with Dan Campbell or even whenever they just pan the camera to him. He's gonna have a whole tin of chaw in his fucking mouth, dude, and he's gonna be motherfucking everybody on the field and on the sidelines and the refs. Like, it's going to be electric, but I think the Packers are still going to run away with it.
I have to disagree. I mean, our buddy Spencer, who's been making revenge edits out of me trashing Packers all year, I need Aaron Rodgers to be eliminated. And I saw something after there was the rumor that they may like put 8 teams in the AFC playoffs or 8 teams on either side because of the Bills and Bengals situation. Somebody made the mention that, the NFL is perfectly scripting this up so that way even if the Packers lose, Aaron Rodgers is still in the playoffs. So hate to see that. But no, it should be a good Sunday night game. I would wait though if you're going to pick the Lions until after the Seahawks game because I believe the line where it's at is going to stay if the Seahawks lose. But if the Seahawks win and the Lions get eliminated, I would not be surprised if this goes out to 5, 5.5, even maybe up to 6. So definitely wait till after the Seahawks game to be placing any of your bets on this game. But all right, that's going to do it for the slate this weekend. Any comments?
Yeah, baby.
Not much.
Yeah, I'm good.
Fucking season, week 18, playoff bound, baby.
Love to see it.
Talking about playoffs. Fucking playoffs, baby. Why?
That's right. We'll be back next week to break down the playoffs and give some Super Bowl predictions, things along that line. So tune in next week for that. All right. See you, boys.
You're a different person sober. I don't like it.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate it.
It's good for you, Bradford.
I know it's good for me.
All right.
But I don't want it.